Well, welcome back to BRS here for February the 8th, and you're looking at a pair of seat covers that should have been finished up, back a month or two ago, and along with a 55 Chevrolet 2 years ago, back in the trim shop, and these are for a 70 Ford little Pro Street truck. The gentleman that bought our 58 Ford, if you watch that video of them loading it up, Victor, and he was going to attempt to learn, and he did buy him a sewing machine, but bless his heart. Here's the one down here, if the camera will get along with us, that he kind of tossed his hands up on, and fought the wrinkles, just normal. I mean, he did pretty good for his first, that's his very first sewing and cover. I could actually probably have straightened that out, took it off, and done it. I'm going to go ahead and run this. Normally, I don't do a whole lot of sewing on videos, but let's stow this side bolster too. This is on the bottom seat, one you just seen in the floor there. That cover comes off. And I'm going to be stuck in the trim shop for a good while. I've got to get that 55 Chevrolet we had promised too long out. Always got myself here in a little corner, so I wished I had a place to get this out on a bigger table, but it is what it is. Y'all watch the 59 Ford. It was the last interior I showed on the video, and some of the Corvette, which I've got to get down and buckle up and get it wrapped up before it goes off out to Alan's dad. And I love machining since I got addicted to it better than upholstery, and it's a shame because it was, along with the restoration of cars, trucks, just you name it, especially as busy as we were in Ohio, we just couldn't keep up. And then, of course, family brought me this way to do my mother's Alzheimer's. And kind of glad DJ and Jack Collins and even over there in Ohio, boy, they got a lot of snow. Brian at Metal Shaper, man, those pictures are scary. We got 1.5 inches, and that's all I want to see for the rest of my life. Even living there in Ohio, I hated that stuff. But had good folks. DJ, if you're watching this, well, man, that little tractor moved. Man, 8 foot tall. You were standing on that mound. I watched you this morning. And good shout out to other YouTube creators for the stickers. You only got about 60 more days of that stuff, and I remember living there. It was about, you could count on the old original April 15th tax day. It was about all gone. And once in a while you get a little thrill, and it'd come in after April, but yeah, it looks like we're going to come right down to where we're supposed to be. Got all the crow's foot and the marks. And we could fast forward this, but I'm not still used to videoing the camera and reaching over there and stopping and starting. We're gonna call this a cleat. It's kind of like putting an apple at the end of the well when they're splitting. This will keep her from ripping out. We don't sew my finger down to this thing. Back stitch her real good. Let's pull her out and see what the results is. You guys wondering about these little tabs? Runoff tabs. This is not a chain link machine. You gotta hold tension on them threads. And there's a cleat. Don't take much to stop them from ripping out. Now, make this a little bit longer video. These corners right here, sewn on 3/8, are going to want to buckle. So before I ever turn them inside out, I cut this salvage off. And I get her down there within about 3/16 of them threads. I don't have to do the whole thing, but it sure makes it nice. Keeps that welting from buckling. I think that's where probably Victor had 1/2 inch seam allowance on when he sewed. I didn't tear it apart. I'll kind of look at it when I do. Well, before I throw it in the trash. And you see I'm cutting really close. Then about 1/8 of an inch. I used to use 1/2 inch seam allowances, but you know what, over the years, that would be several hundred yards, well, it wouldn't be 100, but it'd be a lot of yardage of waste. And sometimes we have French seams, and they have to be sewn at a little over 5/8. And that way you can fold them to where the stitch will come in on the French part of it and hold her down. About as stiff as grandma's molasses. All right. This side bolster is on. Here's my lining marks. I was watching them from the back side. And this is the right hand side. And I won't bore you with cutting the other one and flipping it in and out, but this cover is ready to hog on to the foam bun. Let's go over here. Let me get this camera turned around. And we're gonna move up here. Hold still, camera. Don't fall over. All right, we'll walk around here. Here will be the side. This is flowing down. And of course, here's the bun on the seat frame. So, see this part right here? You got the little short pillow, a little longer, and then the long pillow. So that's, and the foam bun is in pretty sad shape, so I'll have to do a little bit of repairs to it. But all we have left now is to take and this welting, of course, will be sewn around here. The welting is real simple when you have the right tools for the trade. You know, that'd be like out on the lathe or machining on the mill. I've got all kinds of feet, numerous, probably over 100 different adapt feet. Some I have made, but all we like now is that. Sewing this cover together, and we're done. Thanks to my viewers and subscribers. Really appreciate comments down below, and everybody's had kind of a tough February and some January winter, and we hope that everything is going to be out of here soon, and we'll see the green grass on the other side of the hill, and we'll all have memories of the snow, but let's forget them. All right, Bears Rush Up, we're out of here, and one last look. Let me turn this around here to the seats. Give me a thumbs up if you like our work, and yeah, we appreciate all the comments we get. Thanks to my viewers and subscribers. Bears Rod Shop, we're out of here.